Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well this morning or afternoon, depending on where you're at. Let me find my chat here. Hey, Debbie, good morning. Broadcasting live from the bathroom again. Okay, let me find on my phone. Oh, we got something good to talk about. Hey, Alex, how are you? Hey, Cheryl. We got quite a few things to talk about. I've got everything written down so I wouldn't forget my topics. Hey, Andrew, aka Cement Shoes. Good morning. Good morning, Karen, Emily. How are y'all doing? I'm glad you're doing good, Alex. Assuming you're still preggo. Hey, Denise. Good morning. Everybody surviving the coronavirus? Hi, Shannon. How are you? It's raining like crazy here. The Family Dollar store down here finally ran out of toilet paper, y'all. Can y'all believe it? Hey, Tina. You know, police, I wrote this down. Let me find it. Police just tracked down a stolen tractor trailer full of toilet paper. Let me find where I seen that at here. Got it wrote down somewhere. I believe they found it in North Carolina, and it was loaded down with toilet paper. Let's see, it was found on Interstate 40 in Wixet. I think that's how you say it. Can you believe it? No, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. It was on Crime Online. Let me find it real quick on my phone. Cops tracked down stolen tractor trailer carrying 1,800 pounds of toilet paper. Oh, no, my bad. 18,000 pounds of toilet paper. Authorities in Carolina reportedly discovered a stolen tractor trailer and pounds of toilet paper. Trailer was it was reported stolen and was hauling commercial bathroom paper products. Authorities reportedly tracked the tractor and trailer to a warehouse near the highway. It says toilet paper sales have skyrocketed amid the coronavirus pandemic, leading many grocery stores and retailers, including Amazon, to run out of the item. Yeah, it's on Crime Online. I'm not joking. It's crazy, isn't it? Hey, Shug, how are you? New currency, TP, equals Bitcoin. Yeah. Hey, Jamie. Hey, y'all, stop the craziness, folks. Not much going on in the legal world with courts being shut down. I know. Well, we got a little bit to talk about with Evelyn Boswell case this morning. Her friend did an interview, and she had some interesting things to say. Let me see. Let me screen share a second. Evidently, Megan is a bedwetter. She wet the bed while staying with this friend. Okay, let me find it on my phone because I don't want to have trouble trying to scroll while I'm screen sharing. She's probably scared. She was panicked. The reason she wet the bed is she was panicked because at this time, police were searching her father's property. This was the first search, I believe. I'm going to read the article so I don't get anything wrong. A Tennessee woman who is known Maggie Boswell, the mother of a deceased toddler, Evelyn Boswell, for years, claims Megan displayed disturbing behavior as police desperately searched for the child. Christine Broom said her daughter Maddie grew up with Megan Boswell. The girls were inseparable best friends. Her daughter passed away in 2018 at the age of 17, but Broom said she still kept in contact with Megan afterward and always treated her as her own child. And I believe that was the lady that was standing with Megan when she gave that interview to WJHL. Okay. Broom said, after the Amber Alert was issued, Megan had nowhere to live. So Broom allowed Megan to stay at her house because she said she felt bad for her and didn't see any previous signs that showed she was capable of hurting her baby. During that time, Boswell stayed at Broom's home. She didn't act like she was interested in finding her child, Broom told Crime Online. Broom said Megan never admitted that she had anything to do with Evelyn's disappearance, always maintained her innocence. However, Megan repeatedly expressed fear that she would be arrested, which baffled Broom. This is what Broom said. There was about 3 days she was with me. I thought that her and I would go downstairs and Megan would just explain what's going on. Tell me who had Evelyn and everything would be okay. That never happened. That did not happen. She kept saying that day, I just feel like I'm going to get arrested. She said it about 5 times because she knew they, meaning the investigators, were searching on Tommy Sr.'s, her dad's property. I said, why would you say that, Megan? She said, I just feel like my mom would hurt Evelyn and put her on Dad's property. See, she knew Evelyn was already on her dad's property. That's why she said that. Broom said Megan had no tears, no emotion, nothing. You, Megan, just said you thought your mother could have killed your baby and hid it on your dad's property, Broom continued, and you've got no emotion whatsoever? Broom was referring to the first search conducted by investigators on Tommy Boswell Sr.'s property within days after issuing the Amber Alert. After the initial search concluded, investigators did not find Evelyn's body, but they reportedly found evidence that they sent to Quantico, Virginia for testing. When law enforcement officials asked Megan to come to the station and view the evidence, she stalled, according to Broom, and told them she was tired and would come in the following day. What the F is wrong with you, Megan? Your baby is out there and you want to go to sleep, Broom said. Broom said at night, Megan Boswell wet the bed, something she had never done before. Megan didn't talk about it or offer an explanation, but Broom said it happened during the time investigators searched her father's property. When she found the search was over, only then she started to assert herself because I told her, you have a missing baby. You're sitting here telling me you don't want to bother them. Get on the phone and find out what's going on, Broom continued. During a second search of the property in March, authorities found little Evelyn's deceased body on the property of Tommy Boswell Sr., hidden inside a shed. By that time, Megan Boswell was behind bars for allegedly giving numerous false statements to investigators that hindered the investigation. As Crime Online previously reported, Boswell told News Channel 11 that her mother, Angela Boswell, took the child. Maggie Boswell claimed that her mother was babysitting Evelyn, then later took the baby to a person at a silver camper in Mendota, Virginia. And they did go to, it goes on to say, police did go to Mendota, Virginia, searched all over that place, every campground that was possible. I couldn't find any campgrounds there, but of course, there was no Evelyn there. Another one of Megan's lies. Okay, let me get back to my chat here. She wet the bed because she was scared to death they were going to find Evelyn's body in that shed she stuck her in. I'm assuming she was probably under some items. Hey, Leave It to Beaver, aka Amber. Hey, Chrissy Lee, how are you? Light Feather. Hey, girl. It is so sad. Scared to death they was going to find Evelyn. That's exactly why she wet the bed. That's the only explanation. Assuming she'd stayed at this lady's house before. Megan and her daughter were good friends until her daughter passed away. I'd say her knowing Megan all her life, at first, she didn't want to believe that Megan was capable of doing something to Evelyn. Seems like now she's very suspicious of her. Still no charges related to Evelyn's death yet. There is a picture, thanks to Amber, Leave It to Beaver sent me, of Angela Boswell and William McLeod walking around town. Looks like they're carrying their bags with them. To me, it looks like they got kicked out of Angela's dad's place because I believe he was staying there. Amber had told me that when a reporter went there and knocked on the door at David Jones's house, William McLeod came to the door. But David Jones seems like a no-nonsense kind of person, and he's probably not going to put up with drug use. And I do think that they got drug problems. So my theory is he kicked them out. I have that picture somewhere. It's nothing special. It just shows them walking beside of the road. I believe I posted in Patreon yesterday. I hope she's getting the isolation treatment in jail from other inmates, not that she's getting any warm fuzzies. Oh, I would say that they have her separate from the other inmates. They probably have her in isolation for sure. Protective custody, whatever you call it. Because those inmates, they don't like crap like that when it comes to abusing kids and, deceased babies and stuff. Nobody reporting their kid missing. Most of those inmates don't go for that. They have to keep those baby killers and sex predators away from the regular inmates. Like mostly in these county jails, like around here, people are in jail for probation violations, maybe shoplifting, maybe some drug use or possession charge, stealing, there's not a whole lot of baby killers in jail. So the other inmates don't like those inmates at all. Shook says, so many people out there would be good parents acting for a child to take care of her in a heartbeat. What makes these people think that killing their baby is better than letting someone else raise? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with people. At this point, I really don't know how Evelyn died. I mean, two possible ways. It was an accidental death and she panicked, or she was abusing this child and it went too far and killed her. It's one of the two. I do believe that Hunter, her little boyfriend, Hunter T's Chicken Shack, that idiot, I believe that he is more involved in this. If he wasn't there when Evelyn died, I believe that he knew something about it afterwards. Believe Angela Boswell knew it. How could she not? Believe they gave her that car to shut her up. And then after the Amber Alert, Hunter panicked and his mom reported the car stolen. I'm leaning towards an accident. At least that's what I truly hope. I hope it was an accident too, but that's no excuse. She should call 911. If it's an accident, why not call 911? What would you have to hide? Unless she's high or something. It's just no excuse. Speaking of mothers killing their kids, I had another one. There's an Ohio woman. She just killed her 11-year-old son in a Mississippi hotel. She left his body in the Laurel Hotel bathroom. A maid found the body. Her name is Latina Oates. She's 33 years old. She was arrested Wednesday morning. They have her leaving the hotel on surveillance video with her 9-year-old son, Mark, and her other 6-year-old, Justin. That was around 11:30 Tuesday. Like I said, she was arrested Wednesday. After they found the body, they put out an alert for endangered kids. Her son was Joshua that she killed was a sixth grader at Liberty Elementary School. And like I said, they were from Ohio. It's really sad. She kind of looked like she was almost smirking in her mugshot. Let me see if I can find it because this was on Crime Online. Right here it is. Go back to screen share. I don't know what's wrong with these mothers. Look at her. I don't know if that's her mugshot or her driver's license picture. That is the picture in the article. Ohio mom killed 11-year-old son in Mississippi hotel room. I don't know what's going on in the world. Chrissy Lee, I thought it was purposely done because, like you said, why wouldn't they call 911? Even if you're on drugs, a caring parent would want the baby safe. Exactly, Chrissy. Like that story I showed y'all the other day where the girl had all those sores on her face and she had killed her baby by laying her foot on top of the baby while she was passed out. She was sleeping in the bed with her kids. She'd been doing drugs. But when her boyfriend came home and discovered her leg was laying on top of that baby and the baby was face down, he immediately took it to the kitchen, tried CPR, and called 911, even though that he knew she was on drugs. She'd been doing meth, ecstasy, you name it. There's no excuse. So, yeah, it's sick, Emily. So this woman from Ohio, what did I say her name was? Latina Otes, I think that's how you say it. She killed that kid in front of his siblings. Imagine that. Left his body in the hotel bathroom, and the maids discovered it. Those poor maids. Seems to be a massive rash of them these days. No, it always happened, but so many. It's like daily. Hey, the world is getting sick. It is sick. Let me stop screen sharing. I want to show y'all something else, a crazy story. Let me find it. This reminded me of Jodi Arias, the way she murdered this guy. Well, now I can't find it. Anyways, let me see. I've got some of it wrote down. This happened in Vermont. A Vermont woman called 911 2 days after she murdered her boyfriend. She murdered him by slitting his throat. She was pissed off over household chores and him not buying her some weed. Let me hook my Bluetooth back up. After she murdered him, after she slit his throat, she went to her parents' house, changed clothes, came back to the loft apartment. 2 days later, she calls 911. She tells the 911 dispatcher she slit his throat. It's self-defense. Self-defense was ruled out, by the way. When authorities got there, she was drinking tea, and the apartment had blood all over it. It's crazy. Avriel, let me see if I can pronounce her name. Her name is Avriel Bellevue, and she's 30 years old. The victim was 45 years old, Cameron Failing, and this happened on, she called 911 on Saturday. He'd already been dead 2 days. Of course, she has no bond. Completely insane. Maybe I didn't see that on Crime Online. Maybe I saw that somewhere else. Let me see. I might saw that in People Magazine. Yeah, like, how do you slit someone's throat in like self-defense? I thought most of the time when someone did that, they were behind the victim. Okay, right here it is. Right here it is. No, that's not. That's the next story I was going to tell you about. Well, I can't find her picture, but that's okay. No, right here she is. We'll take a look at her. She's smiling too. This looks like a mugshot to me. Let me get it scrolled down and share it. Freaking nuts. Freaking nuts. Look at this wacko. That is definitely a mugshot. Hey, Mel. Yeah, it said that they argued a lot about household chores, and but when they got in an argument, when the incident happened, she was pissed he wouldn't get her no weed. Get your own weed, girl. Tam, you don't kill someone over weed in household chores. There's more to it than that. There's more to it. It's got to be. Her name is Avriel Bellevue. I think that's how you pronounce it, Rich. Hey, Rich, by the way. She's 30 years old, and she's from Vermont. Yeah, and she slit her boyfriend's throat, left the apartment, went to her parents' house, changed clothes, came back, waited 2 days to call authorities. When authorities came, she was drinking tea, and there was blood all over the apartment. Yeah, it's much deeper than weed and a little house cleaning. I mean, crap, I get annoyed with my hubby over house chores, being messy around the house and stuff, but damn, you don't kill someone over that. And some weed. Jesus. People are insane. And y'all know how sometimes we have these people on YouTube that say stuff for attention, I came across a story, if I can find it, about a woman who fabricated being pregnant and told everybody the baby's father killed the baby. We're going to take a look at her. This woman must have, people had to have some kind of bad mental illness to do something like that. Which I have mental illness. I mean, and I don't fabricate stuff like that. I don't know what's going on with people. I mean, scroll, damn it. Oh my gosh. What happened? Let me exit out and pull it back up again. Maybe it's just the People magazine section. It's what doesn't want to load up and scroll. I didn't have this problem when I was doing Crime Online articles. But it is raining a lot outside right now and the wind's blowing. I can't believe it's been raining so much, actually. Okay. Now, screen share. She looks like a hot mess in this mugshot. Okay. There she is. Let me find the article on my phone because I'm not going to fight with this Crown book over not scrolling. I just want y'all to see her mugshot. Let me see if my earbuds are still connected. Okay. So she claimed her boyfriend killed her baby and then admitted fabricating the tale for attention. Her name is Glenna Pinkerton. Let's see what all she did. Okay, she's from Tennessee. A Tennessee woman is accused of lying to police by telling them she buried her fabricated 1-year-old daughter in a park after the baby was fatally shot. The woman allegedly invented the story for attention. Glenna Brunk Pinkerton of Dothan, Tennessee, has been charged with making a false report to police for concocting a story about the death of her 1-year-old daughter who never existed, according to a Nashville Metro Police Department news release. Authorities began to investigate Pinkerton after a relative called police to report that she had spoken about burying her daughter in a park after the baby was shot in the head by Pinkerton's ex-boyfriend. During an interview with detectives, she allegedly said she buried her daughter in a shallow grave in March 2018. She then allegedly brought detectives to the alleged gravesite in the park. God, what a freaking nut. However, when authorities began to attempt to locate human remains with the help of cadaver dogs, nothing was found. Pinkerton then allegedly admitted to fabricating the story and said she had never given birth. When asked why she lied, Pinkerton allegedly replied, "Attention, I guess." She was released from jail after posting a $3,000 bond. Ah, y'all can't even see it. Crap. There she is. Sorry about that. I hate when you'll be reading something on People magazine, it goes to subscribe or whatever. But y'all heard the story, so yeah. Crying because she was arrested, I guess. Wasn't crying when she was telling us tall tales. Hey, KDF, it's good to see you. Hope you're feeling better. I got y'all some tips for the coronavirus too. I got the idea from HLN. Well, it's not tips for the coronavirus, but I've got the the germiest places in your house. I got a list of them, 15 of them. I'm going to share with y'all. Since this coronavirus is a big thing in germs right now, we'll do that in just a minute. I can't look at that woman's nutty picture anymore. Trying to get back at her boyfriend, I guess. You have to have something wrong in your brain to concoct a story like that about your ex. I mean, people like that are very unstable to pretend like they had a child that never existed, never was pregnant. Hey, well, she gets out and tries to steal somebody's baby next. They need to send her off to get professional help. It's God's wonder she didn't try to steal somebody's kid. Jesus. Wonder where Tremaine's at. I don't know. That's a good question. Tremaine, we're paging you. Let us know you're okay. He'll probably watch this later and comment. Sometimes he misses the morning chat. He may be working. I know they cut his hours back, he said yesterday, but maybe working or sleeping in or something. Yeah, she pretended that she had a kid that was shot by her ex-boyfriend, KDF. And she buried the baby in a park. She never had a kid. That kid never existed. She didn't have a kid by that man. Yeah, this was in Tennessee. Freaking nuts. It's a God's wonder she didn't steal a child and kill it and bury it. Pretend it was hers to police or something. It's crazy. Thank God her relative reported her. It's insane, yeah. People are freaking nuts. Bathroom, kitchen, doorknobs. Oh, yeah. Let me get to my list. Germiest places in your home. First one on the list, dish sponge. Dish sponges like you wash your dishes with, dishcloths, whatever. But the sponges especially. I always use a clean one. Second one, toothbrush holder. Third, pet bowl. Fourth, coffee reservoir, back of your coffee pot. Then kitchen sink, pet toys, bathroom faucet handle, countertops, electronics, of course, family room carpet where everybody gathers at, pets included. I only have carpet in one room that's in my son's room. Um, Bath towels, like, if you, like the hand towels, I guess it just said bath towels. Handbags, gym bags, backpacks, pet bed, uh, handles and switches, like your light switches and stuff, and any kind of handle. And the last one is bathtub. I'm always Lysol everything anyways. I mean, I've always, used bleached my counters. I use cleaner with bleach, always. I'm always Lysol and stuff because, I grew up around my granny. She's a germaphobe. You're actually, you're supposed to use with your toothbrush, put a cap on it or put it up in a cabinet or something because it can get feces that floats from your toilet through the air onto your toothbrush. Yeah. Tubs get cleaned after every use. Yeah. Prayers for everyone suffering. Amen, Southern Mom. Amen to that. No wonder there's a toilet paper shortage here in the some places in the South. They caught that big tractor trailer, a truck with 18,000 pounds of toilet paper on it, stolen. Can you believe that? Emily, yeah, the bottom of your purse can have germs. She bonded out of jail, KDF, that lady that concocted that story about her kid being killed by her ex. She bonded out, $3,000 bond. I don't know what all they can get her for besides just lying to authorities. Think about how much time she wasted of theirs, getting cadaver dogs out there, everything. I realized this morning they're finally taking it seriously here when house cleaning came in. Washed my table and cleaned my phone. Never seen them clean a phone. Yeah, I always clean my phone. I've always done that. I need to wipe off my Chromebook now. She needs to go somewhere, KDF, that lady does, and get professional help because she's liable to try to steal someone's child. Like, people's got something bad wrong with them that fake pregnancies and stuff for attention. It's what you call attention whores right there. Excuse my language. Whores for attention. It's disgusting. Disgusting. People fake illnesses and everything just for attention. Richard, filing a false police report is considered a serious offense. Yeah, that's what Megan Boswell is in trouble for right now. That's why she's in jail. Hopefully later on they'll charge her with Evelyn's death and ever who else is involved. I sanitize the seatbelt. Yeah, we keep our vehicle really clean. People just now want to be real clean around their house and going crazy over it. Crap, they should have always been disinfecting their homes. Jesus. Emily, I was thinking that the other day that vinegar has germ killing properties in it too, because people use it to clean with. I clean my coffee pot out with it. I put some vinegar water in the back of it and run it through. I've got some organic vinegar. I put a little bit in my chicken's water every now and then. It's good for them. I think the real question is, what's the cause people to commit such crimes? I don't know. I mean, they must have something evil in them. I don't know. People that harm children or animals or elderly or anybody, they got something evil in them. These killers, they'll go kill people, but they wouldn't want nobody to do nothing to their family, you know? Hey, Emily, I wasn't really too freaked out about this coronavirus too much. I'm a little bit freaked out about it now after I saw that guy's interview of what the coronavirus did to him. On HLN yesterday morning, Robin Meade interviewed him through Skype. You know, he was in his hospital bed, but he called it in Cleveland. But the pain he said he was in was like almost unbearable pain. It's crazy. I use vinegar to mop with. Yeah, I like to use that. I use pine sol usually to mop with. Crap, I usually have to go over my living room and stuff every day. I clean every day. I've got dogs and stuff. I can't stand dog hair on the floor. So I vacuum every day and usually go over at the damp little mop thing. Well, I hope everyone has a good day. I think I'm going to sign off and I got to get up, guys. I'm having a lot of issues with my tendonitis on my Achilles heel. I don't like to complain a lot on here because it seems like it's all people do on here is complain. But gosh, I'm in a lot of pain with it, so I just can't sit in one place for very long. But thank you all for chatting. Y'all be safe. Praying for everybody that's suffering through this crisis right now, for sure. Y'all have a good day, and I may see y'all in the morning. I may do a live stream on Saturday morning before Will does his, because 411 now, I like to watch his channel on Saturday mornings. But I may do one in the morning. I'm not for sure, but I'm thinking about it. Cheryl, you have a good day too. We need to chat on the Routier case sometime. Hey, Richard, anytime you want to come up on panel, email me. We'll chat about it. Maybe we can do a panel. Let me put my email in. There's my email. I've been trying to check it a little bit more than I used to. Anyways, y'all have a good day. Thanks for chatting. Be kind. Peace.